What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Since I'm not going to be here for about another month, I guess, I figured I would do a bonus video. Had a lot of good comments in the last video I just put up of doing the brake rotor change, of seeing some of the things around the shop, Matt Cody's new chassis. So I figured I'd show you guys around. Plus we have to get loaded up today, and as you see behind me, all these tires, what we do is, these are my dad's tires for his truck. These are Goodyears. These are some thick bad boys here. These are mine. These are my Ukraines. I run Ukraines throughout the summer. My old rims, they're a little raggedy, but I thrash those things hard all summer long. Our BKTs, we swap those out because, as most of you know, it is mandatory that we run BKTs for the Monster Jam season. And we also ran them in Montreal just because we were limited in time and didn't feel like swapping them out, I guess. So we just took those up to Montreal with us. But now we are switching over to these tires right here, and we're going to get them in the trailer. I think most of them don't hold air, which is pretty common for a monster truck tire. So we're going to get these loaded up in the trailer, get the trucks loaded this evening, and get all that ready because tomorrow is Thursday, and we will be heading down the road to Georgia. So that is the goal for today, is to get loaded up. So I might walk around a little bit, show you some things. Right now we're going to walk back. I'm going to show you the boneyard of all the body parts and things like that. And this right here is the boneyard. I got all my overkill body parts, my old body. There's actually the new style hood. This is the hood right here that I ran all first quarter. She's a little beat up. You see the plywood showing, all the bolts in it. This hood was really good to us. I'm really happy with that hood. And all my bedside, stacks and stacks of them. The old tailgate right there. Corey Snyder's Monster Mutt Rottweiler. An old Rottweiler. A new Iron Warrior chassis. We got the Blue Thunder cab right here from Matt Cody. Mr. Matt Cody goes through a lot of body parts. So, yep, we got some old tires back here. Things like that. Old Black Stallion. Old Black Stallion parts. So, there's definitely quite the collection of body parts around here. We definitely hard on body parts, that's for sure, between Matt and I. Corey's not too bad himself. He gets a little rough on the bodies too. Right now they're heading out to Des Moines, Iowa. Matt Cody and Corey Snyder this weekend is Monster Jam for them, Des Moines, Iowa, the Triple Threat Series. So also congrats to Matt on making it to the World Finals for the Speedsters competition. Pumped that somebody from our team made it to World Finals. That's awesome. Hopefully he goes down there and does his thing and brings home a championship for the team. And then we have the school bus body, the higher education body. A lot of fans of this body right here. And when it comes off the truck, what we actually do, we have this old Ford Explorer. And you see these little tabs right here. These go in the car lift, the hoist inside the garage. So we'll drive the truck into that hoist or the car lift and actually just jack the entire body up. And they take the back of the body off right here. And we actually drive the truck backwards out of the body and then back this Ford Explorer under the body, and we drive it up here on the hill. So it works pretty good. I think that was actually Matt Cody's idea. It works really well instead of like 8 people trying to lift that body up. So that's pretty cool. Figure you guys would like to see that. Alright, and here we have what everybody's talking about. I don't know if everybody, but a lot of people. Matt Cody's new chassis. This is a custom built chassis by Eddie Micah. Eddie used to build frames for Monster Jam throughout a lot of the years and created these chassis. So a lot of trucks that you see in Monster Jam and also most of the new independents coming up, these are the chassis that you're seeing. So like Cole Bernard uses this chassis with Black Pearl. Jamie Garner with Overboard, this is the chassis that he uses. And these are the 3rd generation Patrick housings. Patrick Enterprises builds these housings right here. These are some bad boys, heavy duty. And then all these 4-link bars. Thanks Jeremy Gearhart for making these. They're gonna work great. Matt's excited to get in this chassis. So basically everything is getting mocked up right now. The seat's in, the seat mount's built. Put the engine in there to mock that up. The engine plates, and right now just working on the wheelie bar, building the wheelie bar. So this thing will be ready for powder coat within the next month or so, and hopefully be on tour by July or August. So it'll be interesting to see what Matt can do in this truck. He's a great driver in the truck he has in a 20-year-old chassis, so I'm excited to see what he can do in this brand new chassis. It should be interesting. And here's the Black Stallion 2000 body. This body was debuted in 1996 on the current chassis that Matt Cody's running. this body was debuted on that. So this body has been hanging up here in the new garage for about 18 years now, and it's collecting quite a bit of dust. So I don't know if we'll ever do anything with that in the future or not, but for now it's just hanging right here in the shop. I had somebody in the comments ask about this, so I figured I'd give you a close-up of it. And there she hangs. Also, I want to give a shout out to Greg at FTI. He's making these great looking gearboxes. He's calling them the Sniper gearboxes, so go check them out. Greg's doing a great job, like I said. I'm sure this thing's going to perform as well as it looks, so thanks, Greg. Okay, so I got one more thing I wanted to show you, and then we got to load the trailer up. Rick just got here, so we're going to get tires in the trailer and get that underway. So this is a T58 jet-powered four-wheeler. There's only a handful of these in the world, and we actually own 2 of them. This one is called Kamikaze. It was built by the Arfot family out of Ohio. They hold land speed records and things like that through the mid-70s, and this is a I guess, what was it, about 900 horsepower, I think it is. 900 horsepower on a bike that weighs, so it's basically 1-to-1 ratio with horsepower. And last time I rode this one was in 2013. We haven't ran them in a couple years. The other one is called Psycho, and it's out in our other building on another part of the property. So this one's in the trailer. It's just been sitting here, and eventually we're going to get them out and revamp them and get them back into doing shows through the summertime, because these things are a blast to ride. We actually do car burns. You can see right here, the seat actually burns up, because when we do car burns, it gets so hot on your back, you wouldn't even believe how hot it gets. I mean, this thing throws a flame clear out to the end of the trailer there. Like that's how big of a flame they'll throw out. These fuel tanks right here are actually just to throw the fire show, and these little fuel tanks right there on the side, if you can see it, that's just to actually run the engine. And then you got your control panel up there, shows your RPM and your temperature and stuff like that. So definitely an interesting vehicle, and hopefully get these out in the near future and run these again, and something I could honestly make a video about, because these things are badass. So, all right, let's go get to work, Rick. Let's get this thing loaded up. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so we're getting tires aired up, the Ukraines and the Goodyears aired up, but I want to show you this rim that I damaged in Montreal. I don't know if you can see that on video very well, but it is wrinkled. There's the valve stem down in there. Did a pretty good number on her. We're gonna try to salvage this rim, because this back plate is still good, so maybe we can cut it out and just get another can and recan it. The bead lock ring is still good, just some dirt shoved down in it, but there's a pretty hard side slap. If you didn't see the video, go check it out on the Overkill Evolution Instagram. It's on that page, a little bit of video of that, so go check that out. But that rim is pretty done. That's probably the worst rim I've ever done. Fresh coat of powder coat.
Yep.
Some new powder coat going on the rims.
Yep.
I'll paint mine when we get there. These are looking a little ragged. Water in them. You ready?
Yep.
Trailer clean?
Yep.
Better be. Alright, looks good. Tires are going in. 8 of those go in here. Let's do it.
Blow up trophy.
Alan builds all our engines.
How you doing? Glad to be here.
Alright, we're all packed up. Everything's loaded. I'm out of here. Alright, so the trailer's all packed up. Everything's ready to go. Overkill, Black Stallion, they're ready to go for the show. I'm kind of excited. This is our first outdoor shows of the season, so it's always fun to get outside and play, all the room you need. But sometimes the weather's always a variable. So that's ready to go. It's going to be a great weekend. Now I'm going to head down to my house, show you my garage a little bit, a couple of my toys, and a couple of my hobbies. So let's head down there. I'll show you guys around. Alright guys, we're down here at my house now. This is my tiny one-car garage that I don't keep a car in. It's nothing special about it. It's not a huge garage, nothing fancy, but it houses all my toys. Like over here is my 2010 YZF 450. This is a bad boy bike right here. This is fuel injected. That was the last bike that I rode freestyle motocross on. Some of you may not know that I rode freestyle motocross. I did it for 10 years professionally before I got into monster trucks. I quit jumping in 2013. And took on the full-time position of driving a monster truck. And right here is my 2004 RM250. I love this bike. This is a beautiful bike. Nice shiny pipe right there. I mean, that's my baby, one of my babies. And I'll always keep this bike. Over here is the poster that hung in Pit Party in 2014 for the Young Gun shootout, back when I was a young gun. Now I guess I'm an old gun, so it's just cool to have that hanging there for memories. And over here are my babies. This is my R1 50th anniversary, and this is my R6 50th anniversary. They are matching sisters. They are both 2006s, and I will never get rid of these bikes either. I used to ride them all the time, but now that I travel so much, I barely ever get to see them, honestly. And when I am home, I do like to take them for cruises once in a while. And I love these bikes, and they'll always be a big part of me. Motorcycles in general will always be a big part of me. And this is pretty cool right here, this flag. It flew over Sam Boyd Stadium for Monster Jam World Finals. I think it was 2016, so they put all the big flag poles up over the stadium and put all the trucks on there, and I had my own flag hanging up, and they presented me with that flag after the World Finals, which is very special now that they don't have World Finals in Vegas anymore. So some great eras. And this is a custom helmet stand that I built, the spider webs. I was actually very inspired by Paul Jr. from American Chopper back in the day. I used to watch that, so that's where I got my spiderweb building stuff from. So I built that. It's pretty cool, I thought. So over here is my X-Max, calling out Kevin Talbot. Yes, I do have an RC car, and here it is. Got the black body. This is my red body. I destroyed it. That didn't take very long. I'll have that running next month. I just need some batteries, and I will be ripping that thing around. And here is my signed crew shirt from Zoltan from Five Finger Death Punch. It is hanging right there, and I'm collecting that. I'm a big Five Finger fan, and I'm just gonna keep collecting. I'm a big collector. Like I said, I like motorcycles, and that's just a big part of me. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love all you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'm gonna try to bump it up to 2 videos a week coming up. Any other YouTuber out there knows that it's very difficult to produce videos, and my hat's off to these guys putting a video out every day. I don't know how you guys do that, but I'm gonna bump it up to 2 videos a week during the summertime, and try to get 3 in there sometimes, maybe, depends on the week. So other than that, please share, like, and subscribe, guys, and I will catch you guys in Georgia. We're gonna have some fun down there. Until then, guys, peace.